Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel and thank you so much for watching the Artsy Pen. So I am back with another book review video. I know a lot of you have been waiting for it because I got a lot of messages asking me to make a book review video. This is the last book review video of this year since we are going to enter into 2022. I still can't believe that it's been 2 years since we are stuck with this corona thing. Anyways, let's focus on the positive things. And so the book that I'm going to review is Carved by Fire by Akshaya Saraf, who is the author of this book. First of all, let me thank you to the Book The Queue who sent me this book to read and review. So I'll link their Instagram handle in the description box below so that you can go and check it out. So I'm going to give a gist about this book. I'm not going to give any spoilers because I know what it feels to, just have that raw feeling, that original feeling when you're reading it. So let me share with you all how I felt about this book and how you can, get your hands on this book. So without any further ado, let's jump right into the review and let's see how the book unfolds for all of you and for me as well. So let's go. So this book is kind of a motivational book, I feel, because the author Akshaya Saraf, she literally told her story, her life story, how she went through many ups and downs in her life and how it can motivate you and how it can motivate all of us. One thing that I can take from this book or I really liked about this book is that it's so relatable. It's not like, you feel like you're some fantasy world or something like that. And I found it really interesting to read while I was scrolling through the pages. And I also felt like it's one of those books where relate completely and you see the little things, little way, not realizing the effect it has on all of us or, in our lives, but it surely does. First thing I would like to speak about this book, it's a life story. As I mentioned before, it's a life story of the author Akshaya Saraf, starting from her childhood to the day where she became independent and how she had to face so many ups and downs in her life, how she kept herself motivated and how there were also moments of sadness and all of that stuff. It's not always about rainbows and unicorns. Your life can't be always about rainbows, unicorns, all the happy things happening. Also the sad moments, it also the tough moments that shape us, that actually bring us through the vibe of it, through the feeling of going through the certain phases of life where you have to be strong, be positive, be courageous, and face difficult things as well. It's not always that good things will happen to you. It's always about good and bad things, ups and downs, and how you deal with it and how you let that affect your life. I'll give a gist about her life story. I will not give any spoilers. And the author belonged from a well-settled family and how she has perks of living in a joint family, with also being the single child of her parents. She has to live up to some expectations by others. Being a girl child, being a single girl child to parents, it comes with a burden. It comes with a responsibility. It comes with a responsibility of people looking at you and pointing out things. So she has mentioned really beautifully how she grew and how she came to those beautiful phases of her life, learn those lessons that life throws at you, and get out all strong and courageous. She has also mentioned about how she was inspired by the phoenix. Phoenix, if you all might be knowing, if you love fictional stories, it's a supernatural creature who can rise, who can live again and again, rising from the ashes. If you burn it, it will rise again new and rejuvenated. The whole point of this book, the whole point of the story underlies the fact that you have to be strong, you have to be rejuvenated, you have to be changed after you go through a difficult phase of your life. Even if you rise from ashes, you have to fly like a phoenix. You have to go through the difficult phases to see what you are capable of and how you can get through it without just sitting there. The author has clearly mentioned that she has to go through some really difficult phases of her life, how corona has also affected her life, actually all of our lives. So she has mentioned so beautifully, the story moves so poetically, and I really liked how she used really simple English language. It's not Shakespeare English that you can't understand. It's really easy to read and understand as well. So you'll keep on reading it and you'll relate to the story of hers, because we are living a life. It's not always that we'll get good things thrown at us, right? We have to stand up. We have to cope up with difficult situations without running away from it. We have to stand courageously to see what we can do next and how we can prevent it or how we can modify the situations to a better tomorrow, all of those stuff. So the title of the book, Carved by Fire, suits perfectly for this book. Another thing that I really liked about this book is that the author has also mentioned how being a girl child comes with a lot of burden. It's not that you'll break that someone is saying something to you, but you have to stand courageously. You have to stand up to people's expectations and show them that you are capable of everything that a boy can do and everything that people don't believe that girls can actually do. So the underlying point that I could take from this book is that you have to believe yourself, even no matter what your gender is. You have to believe yourself. You have to trust your instinct and not break due to any difficult situations. If you break, then you're simply running away from the situation rather than facing it. Also, ultimately, we are the ones who are going to carve our future. We are the ones who are going to carve our ways through any difficult situation or anything life throws at us. So yeah, this is a motivational book, I felt, and it's something that you'll relate to. It's not like a fictional story that you'll see and you'll like, no, yeah, I don't feel like this. You'll completely relate to it, and you'll see how the author has really came out so strong, and her life changed completely after certain events of her life, and how she stood up courageously to cope up with those difficult situations. Also, I'd like to add that something I didn't like a little bit about this book is that I felt it was a slight exaggeration, I would say. I could completely relate to the underlying point of the story, but I felt there were certain moments where I felt like it was a complete exaggeration. But it's my personal opinion. And overall, I really like the book. I'd suggest for all of you to read this book. It's available on Amazon, both in Kindle and paperback versions. The links in the description box, so you can definitely go and purchase this book for yourself and get on with your reading. Lastly, I'd like to conclude that the author has a really beautiful sense of humor, and her happy moments were also shared in this book. There were mixed feelings of happiness and sadness throughout this book while I was reading it. So I'll definitely suggest you to go and read this book, get your hands on this one, and show all your love to the author. And let me know in the comment section what if you have read this book before, or if you haven't read, are you going to read it or not, and how you liked this review video. I hope you liked it. If you did, then please don't forget to hit the like button, share with all your friends and family or any keen readers. Lastly, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the post notifications icon so that you can get notified every time I upload something new on my channel. So I'll see you soon next time. Till then, take good care of yourself, and let's welcome 2022 with a whole heart, and let's wish for some good vibes our way and some happy memories. So until next time, keep yourself healthy and happy reading. Bye.